Go ahead.
All right, Shalom, brother Yakal Ainat.
Shalom, Bania.
Your brothers out here in the San Francisco Bay Area camp. First off, as always, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to our elders at GMS, and honors to all you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. Just wanted to bring out some information, for the elect. Lord willing, brothers will get edified. I got this article. It's actually going back to 2003. The Spirit just hopped on me to look up certain things with the medical businesses and the medical society, Esau's, and I ran across this article about Bayer, and it's entitled "AIDS Tainted Blood Killed Thousands of Hemophiliacs." Like I said, it's going back to 2003, Thursday, the 22nd of May 2003. This is when this article was published, and so Adawan Ratazah will put it up in post-production. I'm gonna just read it off right now. All right. An examination of internal Bayer company documents by the New York Times reveals that the company was engaged in unsavory, probably criminal marketing practices. The documents reveal that Bayer continued to sell contaminated blood plasma, causing thousands of hemophiliac patients to be infected with AIDS. The company continued to sell the contaminated blood in Asia for over a year, when it had already introduced a safer heated blood plasma version in the US and Europe in February 1984. So they had this already established, but they were still selling this knowing that it could cause people harm. That's Esau, though. He has no regard for life. He's the damn devil, alright? But yet, he'll lock up Jake for 5 years off of 5 grams of crack under a mandatory minimum sentencing law. But these devils here, because they're under the guise of a corporation, and they use, I believe it's the 13th Amendment, it's either the 13th or 14th Amendment, to say that they're persons. They skate responsibility. All they do is get hit with a fine. Might be 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 25 million. But hey, they're making billions of dollars, man. So they're not tripping off that. They'll take that hit. Yeah, the precept. Bring it up.
Is Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Right, multitude of thy sorceries. All right. I'm not sure what the word for sorceries is here. I know in Revelation, the 21st chapter, when it talks about sorcerers, the word there is pharmitiku. Which, what do they call these people that prescribe you this medicine, this Tylenol, this Bayer? They call them what? Pharmacists. All right, so these pharmacists ain't nothing but damn witches. All right, sorcerers. After that, give me Job 13:4. Go ahead.
For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Right, and that's all it does is put demons on you. All right, all these drugs, and I always tell these females, well, I got a headache. Really, when you have a headache, that just means that you're dehydrated. You need to drink water. But because this vibration out here is of Esau's vibration, meaning quick fix, instant gratification. All right, people just take these damn pills, and what it does is it takes away the symptoms temporarily, but it doesn't actually hydrate you or heal you. In other cases, because not everything is just alright. You're dehydrated.
Yeah.
All right. Scriptures tell you plainly in Sirach, the 38th chapter, that you're supposed to make medicine. Yeah, honor the physician, and that the Most High gave us medicine out of the earth. All right, not from some damn lab where Esau is concocting shit that can kill you. All right, as we're reading about right now. All right, and you got Job.
Yeah. It says Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies.
Right, that's Esau. He's a forger of lies. All right. Well, not us, but the majority of the American population just celebrated a lie yesterday, Columbus Day, and promoting him as a great man. All right, he's nothing but a liar, thief, a damn devil. All right, and his name is Cristobal Colombo. All right, he was a damn Italian so-called Jew. All right, keep going.
But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
Right. That so-called white man is a physician of no value. Alright, he's not healing you. All he's doing is killing you. And he's been doing that. Now let me go on this. And if you could, you got your apocrypha?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could hold that in Sirach, the 38th chapter. The documents examined by the Times provide evidence of unrestrained corrupt practices by a pharmaceutical industry giant. According to the Times, records suggest that the reason for continuing to sell an AIDS-infected blood product was to get rid of inventory, and the company hoped to preserve the profit margin from several large fixed price contracts. Can you get that in Nahum about the merchants? Because that's all Esau's about, man. The damn bottom dollar, the bottom line. His god is Satan, all right. And he's all about money, man. And that's all he labors for, is to be rich, which the scriptures speak against. That's why even though they have millions, some have millions, some have billions, and you get all the way up to the Rothschilds, they got trillions. They can't be satisfied, man. Because they got the spirit of Satan on them. They're Satan's children, and they're never satisfied, man. And give me that too in Sirach, the 14th chapter.
Okay.
You find that in Habakkuk, or is it Nahum?
Is it this one?
Is it 15? Yeah, bring it out.
Nahum 3:16. Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven.
Right. And who are the stars? Us. Alright, these merchants are above us, man. Here it is. We bring out the truth. We're bringing out the truth of the Holy Scriptures, alright? We're bringing out the wickedness that Esau is doing. But they're multiplied. They're still in a prestigious state, man. They're looked at as being prestigious, even though they're low down, dirty crooks, man. It's all about that mercantile. It's all about that business. That's what Esau's about. All right, so it said what?
Nahum 3:16. Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
The canker worm spoileth and fleeth away.
Right, but now you're getting spoiled, man. We're at the end of Esau's free enterprise, right? He ain't gonna have no more liberty to just go around and exploiting people, pushing his whether it be his opium, right, that he was pushing back in the 1800s. All right, forcing dope on people. Same thing here. All right, with Jake, with us. That's gonna come to an end. All right. All right.
You wanted Sirach? Was it 13 or 18?
14 and 7.
14 and 7.
No, 5.
Sirach 14 and 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Yeah, that's right. So look, I wouldn't be surprised if some Edomites got infected with this too, because this wasn't. I remember seeing a video on this. This wasn't just specific to Asia. All right, because something came out around 2007, 2008 about people being infected with AIDS here. All right. So he that is evil to himself, meaning the so-called white man, don't even care about his own people, right? That's why the majority of the poor here in Babylon are who? Edomites, right? Because the Edomites, even though we're beginning to take over, for a while they were the largest population. All right, so in like over there's millions, there's tens of millions, almost hundreds of millions of Edomites that are poor, man, and this is their society. So he's not looking out for him, man. How the hell you think he's gonna look out for you, man? That's why you're not supposed to be taking Esau's drugs, man. He's the damn devil, man. He's infecting his own people with this shit, man. And look at the history of what he's did to our people. Look what he gave Gad, smallpox blankets. All right, infected Judah, you so-called African Americans, and Zebulon, you so-called Guatemalans, with syphilis. That's why it says he's a physician of no value, man. Mm-hmm. He's not coming to heal, he's coming to kill, man. Keep going.
He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Yep.
He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Right, he shall not take pleasure in his goods. That's Esau. He don't take pleasure in it. That's why he always wants more and more. Mm-hmm. What does the 6th verse say?
It says, there's none worse than he that envieth.
Yeah.
Verse 6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself.
Yeah, he that envieth himself, man. That's like a dog chasing his tail. That's why Esau just keeps trying to exploit more countries, man, under the guise of free trade. Meaning he has more markets to push this type of bullshit, man. to push his AIDS-infected drugs. All right. Keep going.
And this is a recompense of his wickedness.
Right, and that's a recompense, man. Because he's wicked, man. That's a wicked state of mind, man. To never be satisfied. To never be satisfied with your goods.
That's a curse.
That's a curse. Because us, pertaining to what Paul said in 1 Timothy the 6th chapter, with food and raiment, we're content. All right. Read the 7th verse.
Okay. Verse 7. And if he doeth good.
Right, and if the so-called white man does good, right, which
yeah, we got a lot of our people asking that. Like,
yeah.
What if the white man did something good for you? You ever been sick and gone to the hospital, emergency room, or whatever?
Yep.
Get that all the time.
Yep.
It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly.
Right, he doeth it unwillingly. Why? Because he got blown up on some wickedness that he did. So now he's trying to counteract that. That's, Esau always does that. He has a little PR campaign. You see that all the time on the news with that oil spill.
Yeah. Right,
with BP. You see all these commercials. Yeah, we're doing this to build it up. We're creating jobs. We're doing this and that.
That's why he created the Red Cross, or
exactly.
Was it the Peace?
Yeah.
Peace Corps. Peace
Corps. Yep. And the Red Cross was just all about being able to cross enemy lines, man. That's what that shit was all about. Oh, keep reading on that.
He doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
And at the last he's going to declare his wickedness, man. He doing it unwillingly, and at the last it was going to be revealed, hey, shit, he really wasn't doing me good.
Yep.
Yeah, he gave me some free pills, but what? It was infected with AIDS, man. Oh yeah, he gave me some free vaccines, but what did it do? It didn't actually vaccinate me. It actually gave me the disease, man. That's the so-called white man. That's why I said never trust this damn devil, man. Because he does shit like this. Alright, let me keep reading on it. And then pull up Sirach, get Sirach the 38th chapter ready. Alright, this previously uninvestigated case demonstrates how this industry's lies and crimes are shielded by officials at the Food and Drug Administration. Right? The FDA. That's why, you got a lot of our people, they're so-called conscious and they'll try to eat organic. What is it organic according to? The FDA. Look, they said this is cool, man. They're protecting Bayer from prosecution, man. They were aiding and abetting them, man, in this wickedness. They even have something that they deem as grade D but edible food. You go to Taco Bell. That's contained of mostly mealworms, man. It's not even ground beef or nothing, man.
Yeah, and then they found all that pink slime in the cafeteria schools and the ground beef.
Yeah, again, grade D, but edible. Now look, in school, right? If you get a D, that won't count on your transcript, right? Like you got to get a C and above, right? But yeah, Esau, he'll deem something grade D, but edible, man. Show you how much of a devil this dude is, man. And what else is grade D in America? Infrastructure. All the roads when they got it investigated a few years ago.
The education, so-called education.
Yep. See, we're not making this up, man. This place is going down, man. You devils is being exposed more and more every day, man. Let me keep going. The Times report that in 1985, FDA's Dr. Harry Meyer willingly helped Bayer cover up one of the worst drug-related medical disasters in history. Meyer suggested that the issue should be quietly solved without alerting the Congress, the medical community, and the public. This culture of accommodation continues to prevail at the FDA. Right? And again, the FDA, they're the ones who determines, okay, what gets put out in the market, man. So theoretically, they could regulate stuff and make sure it's, pesticide free. Make sure that the land hasn't been raped, that the land Sabbath is being honored. But you think Esau's gonna do that?
Hell no.
Wanna bring something up?
No, not yet.
All right, let me keep reading. The case also demonstrates Bayer's racial elitism. Its lethal marketing policies disregard human lives. The mother of a 22-year-old hemophiliac who was killed by Bayer's tainted product in Hong Kong put it this way: they did not care about the lives in Asia. In Asia, it was racial discrimination.